Hey Brian, how you doing?
Hey Adrian, how's it going this evening?
Good. So I got a game to show you here. It's Ori and the Blind Forest.
Awesome, I've been looking forward to seeing this game. This game came out on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, it came out Wednesday. This
Came
game
out right after.
is basically Meat Boy meets Super Metroid, basically, what I would
It
put it down to.
it doesn't look like Meat Boy.
No, but
It looks
it plays like Meat Boy with the game, like the mechanics of Metroid, like hunting down different areas, but looks like a Disney film.
What about like oh cool. Is this the beginning?
This is just after the like opening little bit.
Oh, okay, cool.
Should we,
Is it anything like it looks like it kind of reminds me like Dustin Elysian Tale. And that
yeah,
was kind of Metroid-y, actually.
yeah. It's all. What I heard, it's all like hand painted. Like everything is unique.
Oh, it looks so good.
So I don't know if it's worthwhile showing the intro bit. It's super pretty. It's gonna. I guess it's not. Doesn't matter really matter ruining because you already know what's happening afterwards. I guess by just watching, but I could show you the beginning. Super.
Why don't we check it out? Why don't we check it out in a second? Why don't you like just play a little bit
All right.
first, and we'll see that. Because it's kind of what I'm so like I've kind of seen some of the video and some of the like cinematic-y elements to it, but I don't know what you actually do in this game yet.
So you're Ori, this little white cat type creature, and
Stitch.
Stitch, yeah, basically. And right now, I have the ability to jump. All I can do is
Awesome.
jump and move around.
Cool.
And move down and over. And case in point, right here, little hidden areas.
Oh, I see. Like, I gotcha. Cool. And it looks so good.
Yeah. And then here's your little environment areas. You got spikes that hurt me. My health there on the bottom.
So is like each circle like one hit?
Yeah.
Oh God, that looks so good. Each circle's like one hit worth of health.
Yeah, and then you got here. You get some more health back from these things.
Oh, okay.
And then that here is where there's save. Here's where the game plays more like Meat Boy. Is I hold B, I create a save point, and then I die. I pop back into the save point. So if I say I saved right now, played for half an hour, and then die without saving again, I'll be right back here.
So it never auto saves?
Not, I shouldn't say never auto saves, but unless you hit like a critical like point. Say like if I didn't get a new ability or I didn't like hit a new cutscene or something like that, it does not save.
So like per stage, basically, it's never gonna save for you. Can you do that whenever you want, or do you have like a certain amount of those?
I have a certain amount of those by my little. So the green on the right at the bottom is my health. The blue on the left is my abilities, which counts as well for saving. So if I don't have a blue orb, I can't save.
Right. Okay. So you can use. That's kind of neat. So like, saving is basically an ability.
Yeah.
And then, so like, if you don't want to use up an ability on saving, you can kind of just like risk not saving, but then you'll have more abilities to use, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of neat. Oh.
Here's the narrator, which is a tree, actually. And here, pick up a little fairy friend.
Am I seeing the tree here, or is it just talking from like above?
It's just talking from above.
Oh, okay.
So this is Sen? The little sign, yeah, it's basically a Navi type.
So I can't hear. They're not speaking English, right? They're just speaking like Simsies.
Yeah, they're speaking gibberish, as far as I can tell. And now, like, my fairy friend, I can attack. She basically defends me. This is X. This is just an X, and she has a little zappy bit.
That's cool. This reminds me of Dust even more, because you had Fidget in Dust.
Yeah. It's got little, you know, enemies coming at you. You gotta evade them. And they drop the experience.
So is there then like a leveling up kind of idea in this, and like an RPG kind of?
Yeah. So if I go, here's the world map. Tell me he's gonna go the tree here. So yeah, if I go
every
back,
little step of this just looks so good. Like not even just like, I mean obviously like graphically it looks really great, but just the menus and everything just like move really nice.
Yeah. So if I go back, like, put a save point here. Here is my ability tree. So I have three different.
This looks cool.
I got 3 different paths. Basically, this is my damage. This is energy. Or sorry, this is energy. Yeah. Yeah, this is energy. And then this is
like healing kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's whenever I cooldowns. When I create a save point, I get health back, half the cost.
So, and you probably need to like you have to kind of like go like sequentially along the trees. Like you have to buy the first upgrade before you can buy the second upgrade.
Yeah.
What are the top ones? I want to see what the top ones are.
So the top
the
one,
end of each tree.
This one is super powerful. You know, hits 4 targets at once. Further.
Yeah, I guess
damage.
I wouldn't really know what that is until I see through walls. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So basically like that's anything that you couldn't, you know, like the overlays, the hiding stuff would not be there. I'm guessing I haven't got that further on.
That'd be nice if you were like kind of getting towards the end of the game, but you were wanting to like circle back and 100% it.
Yeah. You
could like go get that ability and then go back through some levels.
Yeah. So then the last one here
reduces damage. Always sounds good.
And then triple jump.
It sucks that the reduced damage is so high up the tree, because those are usually like the first thing I do when I start playing an RPG is like reduce incoming damage.
Yeah.
Because I like doing damage in RPGs, but more so than that, I just hate dying. I hate being squishy. So I'm always trying to like level that up as much as I possibly can. So
go on.
Is there cutscenes then? You mentioned?
Yeah, there's an opening cutscene which I can show you in a bit, but there's also you just only hit story points and they'll do little cutscenes.
Is there like if you hit one going forward, is it gonna be real spoilery, or is it kind of like not too bad?
It shouldn't be too bad. If I get up to the tree, you'll see in the next cutscene.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's just go forward and see, and we'll kind of go until the next one, because I do want to see some of it, because I just want to see this game.
And then you
want to see everything.
Yeah. So these things here are like save points that just exist in the world. So you don't necessarily, if you run into one of these, you don't have to use up your energy to create one. You can just save there, and it refills your health, which is a bonus. This one, it refills your health. Whatnot. That up there is an ability orb. If I click that, I gain the full ability point. But I can't get up there right now.
Yeah, this is
the Metroid game part. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Metroid part.
Yeah. All right. So.
So you got a new point though, because that said 1 there a second ago, right?
Let's go.
So what do you get? What is the first one you grabbed?
So this first one is let's only shoot 3 things for recharging, and this one basically sucks up energy orbs. So I don't have to worry.
Oh, it's just like a collection radius kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Do you find that that's important to have? Because those are the ones that I often skip, because I'm like, I'm not an idiot, I can pick these up myself, I would rather not waste a point on it.
They're not necessarily important to have like in here, but the issue with not getting them is that you can't get further on the tree, right? You need to unlock that to get to the better stuff later on, and it helps here too as well, just to be able to, you know, if you want to dash through, not worry about picking things up, You can kind of just kill
That's
things
true.
and move on and not worry about missing experience or whatever.
Yeah, if you want to just keep trucking, it's sometimes nice just...
So then here's another collection we have to get.
It looks fast. Like, I like that you move quickly.
Yeah. So here I get this. These are basically keys to be able to get past gates. You'll need some amount of keys to get past. Other doors will require your energy to get past, so you have to use up your energy to get further in the game.
So you don't need to say anything if I will find out and it's important. But like everything I saw about this game, it was this big dude holding the little guy. Like, and the little guy is Ori, but I always assumed that the big guy was Ori.
No, big guy is Naro, I believe is his name.
Okay, so I assumed the whole time that you'd be playing as this big guy in this game, and then when I saw you were playing as the little guy. You don't have to say anything, but does something happen to the big guy?
I can show you if you like, but
no, it's
yeah.
Okay. It's okay. But like, you don't ever play as him?
You do play as him a little bit.
Oh, okay, all right. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Just curious.
Yeah.
Because it was weird because everything that they I was gonna ask if there's a map. That's sweet.
Map
I hate it when they don't have maps.
Yeah, and as usual, it marks down everything you come across. So if I, in theory, the ability orb isn't there. But it might be ability.
Can you go back to the right a bit? To
That's
where just keep going to the right, not too far. No, sorry, not in the map, like in the actual gameplay.
See something. The sign.
Yeah, I love
thing
that.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super helpful because sometimes in these games somebody will be like, "Oh yeah, you need to go back to the spirit caverns." And I'm like, I don't. What?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Helpful here is you can here you must over here Sunken Glades, Hollow Grove. If you go on the map, it also shows you what's what as well too. So
yeah,
that's
still
totally
nice,
lost.
Yeah, it's still nice though to have that there.
Can't save. Oh.
I think that save mechanic's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's
new.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking right now because I'm used to having more energy. So.
Oh right, so you're used to saving a little bit more frequently.
Yeah.
Because you're a little further along in the game or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
What game? I was playing a game recently. And like weird basic gameplay things or like upgrades. Like, hey, now you can rotate the camera.
What game was that? I know what you're talking about.
So weird.
Can't do that.
Super weird. Like, that's kind of, it's not exactly the same with this game, but the idea that you can kind of like upgrade your ability to save.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. I don't mean to be saying this so often, but like, this looks so good.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Like, it's ridiculously how pretty this game is at times.
Oh, like that foreground stuff?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So
do you, when you start out into a level, do they give you kind of an idea of like what you're doing here?
No.
Or are you just kind of moving forward?
You saw literally the moment I loaded the game up. That was what happened immediately after the first opening intro bit.
Oh really? So it's just like you're just kind of in the world and go from there. How is do you find that this game has like a concrete story, or is it more just kind of abstract? No,
it has a story. It's told through your little fairy friend here, and then the narrating tree. Basically, tell you what the story is behind it all. Because Ori doesn't talk himself or itself.
Right. I assumed not.
Yeah. But right now all I do is jump. You don't really see the Meat Boy side of this quite yet because I can't wall jump. I can't climb. All that stuff.
Is that stuff you can end up doing?
Yeah. So here, yeah. So like this is how your story is presented to you through narration from the tree.
Oh.
And then your little spirit thing will say something here probably. Yeah.
So is this as close to a cutscene as you get, or do you actually have like?
No, there's a lot of cutscenes after I get this, I should be able to get back up to the tree and launch a cutscene which will tell a little bit more of the story.
Oh, cool! This is so cool.
Now I can wall jump. So right up there is a. See.
Oh, and you can go get that other ability orb now.
This is an energy cell. This gives me more energy to save now and use ability.
Right, but there was that other one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Back with the save point. Yeah, I could go grab that.
I mean, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. There's no real point because this save's not really all that important because I have a further in-game save. But yeah.
So you can. I was about to ask, but you just did it there. So you can like wall jump and then like wall jump off of that same wall like infinitely.
Yeah.
Like you don't need to. Oh yeah, that's cool. You don't need to like jump back and forth and back and forth. You can just skip up one wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, he just really hops up those. That's great.
I like the different jump animations too that they give them.
Yeah, he does little flips sometimes.
Well,
he seems really agile. Like he seems to. I like how fast he is.
You need to be fast, because right now it's not a big deal. But I'm only dealing with one enemy at a time. Later on, I get to worry about. Oh, here's another great ability here too. Is I can now reuse my save points. So before I could.
So normally you can't. Like normally once you restore it, you can pick it up.
No, I can come back here, kill that guy, come back over here, resave.
So normally when you die and you come back to a save point, it disappears.
No, the save point will still be there because that's your checkpoint. But you couldn't say if you picked up a collectible and wanted to resave so you wouldn't lose it, you have to recreate a new save point. Now I could find collectibles, come back to my save point, save. And still have them not lose them when I die.
Can you pick back up a save point?
Nope.
And get the orb back? No?
No.
Okay. So you have to kind of be smart about where you're putting them.
Yeah.
Neat.
We get a cut. Should be that much longer for a cutscene. And here's experience points up there.
So you haven't beat this game yet?
No, I've not. From what I can tell, there's 3 different dungeons. I've done 1 dungeon so far.
Okay, so you're not. You're only maybe like a third of the way through-ish.
I'm a third of the way through, but I have. For here's my different skill points you'll get throughout the entire game. I have everyone except for the last one.
Okay.
And I still have. I've probably put 6 hours in, maybe.
Oh, okay. So it's pretty long.
Yeah, the dungeons probably take maybe. It depends on how well you do, obviously, but they could take maybe 20 to 30 minutes. If you do well, longer if you're dying a lot or trying to figure things out.
Yeah, I guess it would take longer if you're trying to go get everything, obviously.
Yeah. I don't have that ability, so I can't see where that other stone was, but I think it's over here. No, I won't be able to be down. I'll take it through here. I should be able to get that other cutscene to trigger. Okay, here's the. So I picked up the top left there. I have what they call map stones. So I put a map fragment in here. Yeah, it will show me the rest of the area at least.
Oh, it's like the compass in Zelda.
Yeah. And then one of my abilities will show me secrets that I've found and mark them on the map too. So like if that ability point I couldn't get previously, if I had an ability to basically memorize where that was, I'd be stuck on the map, so I knew where that.
Oh, so as long as you see it,
yeah,
once, it'll just put it on the map for you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So here's where Metroid comes in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nothing else has been quite like this yet.
No. And this is by far the easier.
So you said at some point you can get like a double jump and a triple jump, but you don't have that yet.
No.
That would help you avoid some of that stuff, I'm sure. But I'm sure they're making the puzzles more difficult.
Oh yeah, no. There's a double jump, triple jump. You can get an ability where you can use enemies' projectiles to launch yourself out, to give you some more boost. What else is there? There is you can like just climb later on, and you can float. I get a little like parachute to help you glide down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Living on the edge there.
It's so hard going back to not having the other abilities I'm used to having to be able to, like, I'm mobile right now, but later on you're by far more mobile.
Yeah, I imagine. But yeah, that sucks if you're going to hit a button that's just like not working.
Yeah, like. Oh yeah, here the cutscene's gonna happen in a second here. So this is.
I like the fonts on the like it looks just good.
So yeah, here's the tell you a little more story of what happened. So this tells you how you came to be, basically.
Look at this.
Like it's just, it looks like a Disney film, right? Like
I'm gonna make so many desktop backgrounds.
Yeah. This bird's a real asshole. Well, he just flew in, knocked all the rabbit people away, and is now stealing something.
We had a real good mellow going, Bird, and you came in here and harshed our buzz.
Yeah.
I want to see if the soundtrack for this... I'm not going to be able to get to play this game for a little bit still, probably. But I want to see if the soundtrack's available somewhere, because it'd be good to just listen to while you're at work music.
I don't see why it wouldn't be. It seems that most games have stellar soundtracks at this point.
Oh, sure,
Somewhere.
but like, I mean, like, I hope it's on Spotify or something, or somewhere where I can just grab it and give it a listen.
Yeah.
It's a good week for music and games. I'm super loving the Hotline Miami 2 music.
Yeah, is it just as good as the first one?
It's that's subject for debate, probably. It's really different. It's really different music. The game's not all that different, but the music is like a completely different style.
So
this music This music sounds super great. Like I want to check this out.
So, you know,
I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high, to be honest, about this game.
Yeah.
Like everything looks so good. I don't want to be disappointed.
I'm really enjoying this game.
That's good.
You know, in true Zelda fashion, you have a, you know, earth, fire, water temple, it seems. So, you know.
Oh.
Or at least not, not. I don't know if it's necessarily like to the Zelda extent, but it's just like, you know, the elements are your 4 things you're trying to collect at least, or, you know, to restore the tree.
That's natural. I mean, that allows for some like variation in the level design at the very least, you know.
Yeah. I might stick my head a little bit now to show you where things maybe get to.
Yeah, I just like to see, like, from a gameplay perspective, like what some of the harder stuff looks like, just for a few minutes. Just to
so I will grab the save here. This will be a good example. It's not my further save in, but I stopped here at a decent point where there'll be some more. Sure, find some harder mechanic sections. So if you see,
whoa, look at all those upgrades you have.
Yeah, so a lot more health, a lot more saves, and abilities.
So if you wanted to, you could just save like 9 times in a row.
Yeah.
Although that would be silly.
Yeah. So I have wall jump, charge flame, double jump, bash, stomp, and the float. And
so you never need to like equip any of this stuff, right? Like you can use it all the time.
Yep.
What's some of the stuff you could use with your energy other than saving?
So if I hold the attack button, I charge up and do a little explosion there.
Right.
The other thing the energy uses for, again, it's like unlocking certain doors, so you need energy for that. I think it's Stomp use energy, Might use energy.
It looks like you used like a half of an energy down there.
Yeah, I think I have an ability. Yeah, I have. Where is it? Did you pick up? There's one where your save basically takes half the amount of energy you need.
Oh, that's cool.
These guys aren't.
So you can go back to this save as many times as you want.
Yeah, so here I can use enemies.
So wait, what was that?
So that is my bash ability. I can use projectiles and enemies to basically boost myself.
And it like pauses time while you're doing it?
Yeah, so you can basically say I want to go this way, because you'll have puzzles like, say, this log right here. If
like
sometimes
you can't get up that high.
Yeah, like there's points like there's logs or like other areas in the environment that you can break, or you need to like use certain enemies to break through itself as well too. Like these guys, that enemy right over there. There'll be green glowing sections in the walls you can find, which you need to launch those guys into to open up. So you need to be able to, like, you know, grab him and say, I want you to go over there to break open that wall.
Oh man, cool.
So hopefully I can get decent time. Going the right way? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're just zipping over this stuff. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so excited to play this game.
Do I want to go? Yeah.
It just, you get to a certain level of mobility where it just doesn't even seem like there's anything off limits.
Yeah.
Like you can go anywhere.
Yeah. Come on, give me some projectiles. Huh. So you gotta use my power-up shot to break that open.
Man, you're just flying up there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So this area over here should give me some more, a little more perspective on kind of some of the more difficulty they give you for, you know, your areas or your like gameplay mechanics or whatever.
Yeah, well, it just goes in directions I didn't even think. Like when you were first doing it, I was like, oh, okay, it's, you know, kind of like I was saying, it's, you know, like dust. I figured. But you are just flying in directions way above and beyond a lot of what you do. And like that. That was so cool.
Like, so you always see like how like. Come over here, Bunky. Hey.
Yeah, you really need to use the enemies as almost like a part of the environment. Oh, oh no.
Oh, that's not gonna be good for me. So yeah, even though like I have to use my feather to be able to basically bait the enemies into shooting projectiles at me, so I can go further into the level.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's impossible to get any higher.
And you can even do it with projectiles. That's super cool. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm sure the puzzles get really difficult, like it almost at times seems like you're virtually invincible because you can just kind of stop time and shoot right past a guy.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's not the case because you just died a second ago. You're certainly capable. Oh, this is. I'm going to play this game.
Yeah, it's
There's
worth it. It's worth it for the visuals alone, I think. But like, the gameplay is so it's not. I wouldn't say it is as tight as Meat Boy because it's not. There's less air control, but it's that same level. Like you mess up and you feel like it's your fault.
It's just not the same thing either. Like I mean, a lot of people are always using Meat Boy as the gold standard for like control tightness, and rightfully so. The game controls incredibly, but it doesn't do anywhere near the amount of stuff this game's doing.
Yeah.
That's not a knock against it. I love Meat Boy, and it is really, really good. But it's got like you've got like, you know, your run and your jump and your like wall jump and slide, and that's it. And it does those things perfectly. But this game's got a lot more going in terms of controls.
This area,
it seems like.
This area is constantly changing. You hit triggers where it is changing where I'm in this forest area as well. Right now.
Man, yeah, I was about to say, didn't you just come from this way? But it looks completely different.
Yeah. I'm trying to click that lantern, which I can't get to because it's below me. But save here, go over here, and surprise, it's different again.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, like
so if you save, what happens if you save? Will that area be somewhat preserved?
Like this area. There's basically just you hit points in the environment where it triggers the scripting and it changes the it'll change where you can get to next or whatever. But
right, but like what happened if you if your save point was in a spot where that no longer exists?
You probably you basically rolled back basically. You go back and
go back in time,
if I even say I say. We watched that cutscene, and then I didn't save. My previous save was before the cutscene. I would go back and have to watch the cutscene again.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
Or even little mini in-game cutscenes. There'll be little things where you.
Yeah, just a little like interludes.
Yeah. those you have to watch
So
again.
It's good to know because I'm really bad about like being studious with my saving in games. So,
Yeah.
like now that I know I need to.
Yeah. What's the other thing too? Is like I can even use enemies' projectiles against them as well too.
Or you can shoot their own projectiles back at them. Another person.
Certain ones you can. Like those ones that you guys drop, I can't touch at all. I can't even boost off them.
They're like too small or something.
Yeah.
Boy, this area looks shitty.
Yeah. It's called the Misty Woods.
No, I just mean this little.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not.
Doesn't look like fun getting through those guys.
No, it's.
It's just constant movement though. You're just like up through one puzzle and then onto the next one and then the next one. It's great.
So here I get wall climb.
So now you don't need to like hop up the wall. You can just like walk up it.
Yeah, I can just go over here, hold my right trigger, and I can slide up and down the wall wherever I want. If I go over it, I'll just slide down naturally. Now here's this interesting new mechanic here. Every time I jump, it triggers these little plant things.
Oh, so you need to make sure you're on like an
on the right,
even numbered jump or whatever.
Yeah. So let's see.
Man, there's a lot of gameplay mechanics in this.
Yeah, and they use it cleverly too. Like, you know, they make you have to normally those guys are normally a one-hit kill, which is so, you know.
Oh, this is cool. Look at these puzzles. Like, there's a bunch of different kinds of puzzles going on here. Like, I'm very surprised by how much there is to the gameplay in this, which is great because I was wanting to play this anyways, even before I knew that.
Good to you. Now this one's timed.
Oh. Doesn't really tell you it's timed.
I don't know. It's not
timed.
It's not timed. Maybe it's sort of as it is. Like
as soon as it's touch based, I think.
Yeah.
As soon as you touch one, it goes to the next one.
Yeah. Oh. Something changed again. Oh, this one is not pleasant.
Alright, well, let's see you do... Oh, I see. Let's see you do this, and then...
Oh, didn't call it.
And we'll, leave some for me.
Yeah. But, like, this is barely touching the surface. Like, you know, it's...
Oh, yeah. Like you said, you've played it for, like, 6 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's tons going on here. And you're not even done.
No, I'm not even close to being done, I don't think.
Oh, sounds going on with that even are so good.
Yeah. But yeah, this is Ori in the Blind Forest. I would highly recommend it. It's
$20, I think.
Yeah, it's $20.
In the Canadian store, it's $21.99 or something. But,
yeah. It's gorgeous. It plays well. Feels good.
It's a Microsoft. Is it Microsoft Studios game?
Yeah, Microsoft Studio game made by Moon, I believe is the maker or the
developer.
Behind the developer, yeah.
Is it on any of the consoles?
I want to say it's on PlayStation 4, considering the fact when it showed you, hey, open up the map, and it showed me the option button.
Oh, really?
Oh no, maybe no. It would not. Sorry, not sure when it plays for the Xbox One because that's the
Xbox One.
the window button.
I would assume Microsoft Studios game.
I'm sure it's an Xbox One with that with the prompt of like it says select. It's the menu button or whatever.
Share. Well, share's on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Ori and the Blind Forest is available for Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC.
There you go. I would assume it's not coming to PlayStation 4 considering it's a Microsoft game.
No, maybe one day, maybe someday.
Maybe.
Not making any promises.
No.
I have no idea.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean it's on PC and that's where I'm gonna play it. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out.
Oh, definitely. I'm super excited. I can't wait.
Well, that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.